Hi, everybody. I'm Andy Kriebel. I'm the global head coach of the Data School. And we have a project coming up in a couple of weeks with JLL. And it's going to span across 3 different regions, across APAC and the US and the UK. And today I'm joined by Margarita Moya and Fred Najjar from Australia. Thanks for joining me. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
My name is Fred Najjar. As Andy said, I'm the Performance and Insights Manager here at JLL.
And I'm Margarita Moya. I'm the Regional Enablement Director for JLL.
Tell us a bit about the project that you're going to be doing with the Data School.
Sure. So we ran a version of it last year, I believe, in Sydney, where we take, data schoolers this time around from Melbourne, New York, and in London. And then we take them through the JLL Viz guidelines, which is a little bit of our secret sauce, but it's really there to make sure that whatever dashboards or insights we come out with have the same look and feel and quality. So they get a day or so to get trained in that. And then we also give them dashboards that, some of them Fred's team has built, sanitized, of course, and they do a makeover of it. And then they present it back to us on the Friday. So it's going to be a pretty intense week, but I'm looking forward to what they come up with.
How would you approach the project if you were a data schooler?
If I was the data schooler, well, first off, I'd be really keen to see these real world cases and data viz problems. But I would really think to draw on my understanding of data viz best practice, because the guidelines, it's really there to hopefully make your job easier so that you don't have to worry about what font do you use, what size do things need to be, how do I lay this out. The guidelines, we try to take care of that. So we've got this same foundational design language almost. And then your biggest worry is just, is this the best way to present the data?
Always remember that this is not a test for your technical skills. This is a test of you being able to interpret information and communicating information.
What does a good outcome look like for the project?
A good outcome would be that, one, that the data schoolers learn as much as they can during this week. My friend, myself and Fred and a bunch of us will be there if they need a hand. And also that we have these really high quality dashboards at the end of it that we can take back to the business ready to go.
How do you think this project will benefit the data schoolers?
On a personal note, I am going through the same process of making over dashboards myself. And one of my biggest learnings is that you just can't take yourself too seriously. And that feedback is incredible. It might hurt at the time, but it's going to help you grow.
Well, I think that's one of the great things about partnering with JLL is you all do have the interest of the data schoolers at heart. You know that this is a placement for them and it is an opportunity for them to learn from you, but it's also a way for you all to think about, oh, well, maybe this is somebody we want to hire when they're done with their placements, right? It's 100%. We should be thinking at it as a 6-month interview.
To be honest, I think for the data schoolers, I would say the benefit here is this is what a mature client would look like. A mature data analytics team would look like down the track in their career, whether now or within the placements of data school or outside the placement of data school. And with the fact that JLL is quite embedded within the community, I would love to see more and more companies coming up with their own flavor of these guidelines and all of that. So there is something for them to learn, I'd say.